positive energy only for Aquarius. Thank you for stopping by for Missy Beauty by Kiki's Tarot. I already pre-saged and pre-shuffled, so we're going to go ahead and get started with a little shuffle here. This is going to be what happened in January and how that energy is going to transform into February. I am going to do Venus placements too for February as well, but this is for the sun sign of Aquarius. All right, positive energy only. What's going on for January for Aquarius? What's going on? Aquarius, what's going on? Aquarius, what's going on? What's going on? Positive energy for Aquarius. Positive energy. Okay, Nine of Swords. Some anxiety. I think this one came first. They kind of fell. So Queen of Pentacles in reverse and Four of Pentacles in the upright. Bottom of the deck energy, Seven of Cups reverse, King of Wands in the upright right under the Queen of Cups, and then Nine of Cups under the Four of Pentacles. Seven of Wands in the reverse as the overall energy. Okay, so what we got here, maybe you're having some anxiety. Queen of Wands in reverse, you're not really, you could be timid about something where you haven't like stepped into your power yet. Which explains the anxiety. Four of Pentacles and the upright, because you haven't stepped into your power yet and you have some anxiety, you might be holding on too tightly to what you have now. So whatever in the 3D that you consider to be abundance, it could be also your money as well. You could be having some money problems, which could also be hindering you from being confident and having that Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Wands energy. And there is a lot of Wands energy here. Well, not a lot. I think it's pretty I think it's pretty balanced. Okay. So you also have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So maybe you are like hesitant on making a decision. I don't know what that would be about, but we're gonna find out. Um, you got the King of Wands. I think because you could be you could be hesitant about making a decision, because I think once you make that decision, it's kind of like, I don't say it's gonna be like an end all be all, but you know it's gonna impact you, and it's gonna impact like maybe you're up for a promotion. So maybe you could be hesitant about making certain decisions. Like normally you would go in full force, but because maybe people are watching you, you could possibly be hesitant to keep building into your power, because you have the Queen of Wands here in reverse. It's like you need to graduate to this King of Wands, or you could possibly be waiting on a promotion. And then you have Nine of Cups under. It's like you're holding on tightly. I don't know if you're waiting for a wish, or you feel like you're having a hard time with your wishes come true, but it's in the upright. So it's like, I think I think you're so focused on making your dreams come true that it's kind of got you at a bit of a standstill, and you can't make decisions you would normally make that would put you in your power, kind of like when you can do something very well, but then when someone starts watching you, you suddenly can't do it right, or you suddenly you're doing something and then someone's watching you and you get discombobulated. So you could be going through that, but it's like you still have your eyes on the prize, you still know what you want, you're still ready for your wishes to come true. Then we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So it's like I think you're like feeling overwhelmed. which is explains. And I'm not getting a love vibe from this. I'm getting more like a business vibe. So, like I said, you could be having a hard time stepping into your power. You could be feeling overwhelmed. You could be feeling discombobulated because um, things that usually would line up aren't lining up, or you feel like this decision that you're going to make is really going to impact this outcome, these outcomes right here. Is what I'm getting from that. Okay, how would this? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's clarify. All right, positive energy only. Can we clarify for Aquarius? Can we clarify for Aquarius? Positive energy only. Can we clarify for Aquarius? Positive energy only. Clarify for Aquarius. Hmm. 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 Sorry. So we got ego came out first. Arrogance, having too much pride, holding back, being stubborn, independent or single independent, freedom from attachment available, mask, pretending, putting up a front, two-faced, not genuine, and negativity. Okay, so that could definitely be playing in your situation. Okay, like I said, I think you have a lot going on. You haven't started making decisions, but I think you still have your eye on the prize. You could be feeling discombobulated right now, which is why maybe you feel like you have to put up on the front with the pretending. You might have to be like partnered with somebody in the workplace, but you want to be detached from them. Maybe someone has too much of ego, or you have too much of a big ego, which is why this isn't playing out the way you wanted to, which is why you're sort of at the standstill and you're not making any movements right now, when this is the time that you're supposed to be making movements. And you could also be having some negative thoughts, or someone is having negative thoughts about you. um how will we know what this is? Positive energy only. How will we know what this is, or who this is that's got Aquarius overwhelmed? How do we know what this is? Positive energy only from the universe. I got Four Pentacles on the split again. Alright, positive energy only. What is this for Aquarius? What's going on for Aquarius? What is this? Or who is this? Who is this? Or what is this for Aquarius? Is this work? Or a partnership? Who is this? Or what is this? I'm not getting cards, so might not be asking the right questions. So if nothing comes out, I'm gonna just move on to the next question, which is how's this energy gonna transform into February? But we're gonna start with who or what is this? I think if this is a job, you know what? It's a job. Okay, it's where you make your money. It's where you get all your abundance from. Okay. How will this energy transform into February? How will this energy transform into February? Sorry, not huffing and puffing at you. I'm just a little tired. I'm not huffing and puffing at you. How will this energy transform into February? How will this energy transform into February? Positive energy from the universe only. How will this energy transform into February? It's really taking its time here. Okay. I think it's going to put you in a good position. I think it's gonna start sort of like an emotional rebirth from you. I don't. That's not like the tradition. Well, it says new baby. That's not what I saw earlier. It's like because I'm not getting love. I don't think you're gonna get new love from this, but I think you're gonna like reset. Something in you is gonna reset, and it's going to give you a boost into the right direction. Because here you got the Six of Pentacles. It's gonna. I think right. You might be feeling protective about your space. You might be feeling competitive right now. You might feel like there's a lot of competition going on, but I think you're going to realize that that's not the case. I think you're going to realize that everybody's on the same team, and you're going to be able to give back, and there's going to be like some type of reciprocity in the abundance in the workplace. And I'm sticking by this is a work situation. We're going to go with what's the advice. So I think by February everything's going to play out well, and I'm going to go ahead and get what is the advice. What is the advice? Sorry. All right. Queen of Pentacles in the upright, the Star and in the upright, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So I think with the Queen of like I said, I think that you're gonna get a reboot into the new direction. Okay? And it's gonna make you a more giving person. Here it's gonna make you sort of like Queen of Pentacles, more nurturing. I think that you're gonna understand. I think that's confirming that you're gonna understand that you're just one team. And once you understand one team, you're gonna see that abundance flourish, and you guys can act together. Because I think right now you on some. I don't want to work with nobody. I think you're being very negative right now, and I think you have a big ego right now. I'm sorry if that sounds rude. I think that's what's going on, and you're gonna realize that's not the right direction to go in. Here we got this. You feel like there's a lot of competition going on. You feel overwhelmed, but don't feel like you have to do everything for yourself. I feel like you think you have to do everything for yourself, and then you want to get the credit. But I think you realize that if the team wins, you all win. So take that into consideration. Um, be positive, have some hope, get rid of that get rid of that negativity. And I think this will bring some inner peace for you, and it will take off a lot of stress from your month or from whatever you have going on in life. And I also, with Page of Pentacles in reverse, um, I was saying like normally this card is sort of like when you're taking away from something, but you might, or like you feel like you've outgrown something. And when I say outgrow, I think you feel like maybe you're outgrowing the routine, or you feel like you're outgrowing a situation that you have to, like, once you realize that it's a team situation, don't um like, of course, like I said, ask for help. Don't burn yourself out. Relax. Try not to be overwhelmed, but don't get lazy either. Still make sure that this is fully a team effort. So it says you are being called to care for yourself and others in tangible, practical ways. Hope is renewed after a period of adversity. The future is bright with new possibilities. And don't let self doubt or lack of discipline block the tangible success you desire. So we're going to go with that. But I think the main advice here is be open to teamwork. Positive energy only. Any final messages for Aquarius? Positive energy only. Any final messages for Aquarius? Positive energy only. Any final messages for Aquarius? Any final messages from Aquarius? Oh, wow. Interesting. Like I said, I got a word vibe from this, but I got some love cards, so take it how it resonates. But I feel like you're. I feel like you separated for something and you're harboring some pain, which is why. So like, if this is a romantic thing and you feel like you're carrying all the load in your house, you feel like you're doing. Ask your partner for help. And I know we don't really like to do that, but figure a way how to open their eyes and understand that it's a team effort. Or maybe you just feel like you have to do everything for some reason. But just remember, just because, like, even if you're a particular person, understand that this person is here to help you. And sometimes you can't always get what you want. But like I said, I think once you understand that it's a team effort, you're going to be giving, okay? You're going to be in a giving more in a giving mood. You got old school. So maybe you're holding on to some thoughts of the past. I think maybe even I think you need to let go of your past. I think there's something in your past that makes you the way that you are, that makes you have this ego, that makes you have these negative thoughts. Okay, so think about that and think about what you can do to improve that. Because here we got Marti, repair. Um, so work on. There's some things, of course, that you can work on. Don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid to transition. And here, that's what I said. If this is about love, because we got the love card, but this could be self love. Okay, so this is self love. I think I'm still sticking by this as a work situation, but imagine how, like, when you work as a team and you do well with others, that can really boost your abundance on the inside, and that can really enhance how you treat yourself and the love that you have for yourself as well. So I'm gonna leave that there. Thank you, and have a good February.